Hey, I like that better than the church one.
Oh yeah, that was solid. Welcome, congregation.
Yeah, we got some Christmas spirit over here. Just hold on, let me change the background just for you, John. There we go.
Yay!
All you gotta
Yeah.
do is piss him off with that. No.
Right? All right. Where'd you guys go? Oh, there you go.
There we go. All right, so sending out this link. Hey, John,
All
make
right.
sure
So
you
now I gotta. Yeah, I'm going on Facebook right now.
change that.
The three dots, edit audience, public. Everyone can see it on and off Facebook. I already got that.
Perfect. So just give it a few other people to join. Where are we at here?
Dude, so many people have added me on Facebook. It's crazy.
Bro, so I've been working with Elizabeth. She's from the A1 group.
Yeah.
Bro, she is. We got to get on her level, Julius. She's an integrator. She's young. She's like 21, 22.
What's
She's a
going on
coder
with
and all
that?
that. So she's coming in on the team, helping with some integrations, coding, and a bunch of other stuff, little back end stuff for us.
Good shit.
Yeah,
What does
yeah.
she
So,
do? What does she do? Apps or?
well, she's a gamer, so she's really familiar with like Discord, building out Discords,
Oh, okay. No, I know
coding.
those types of integrators. Yeah, I know somebody who builds out whole GTA 5 maps.
Yeah, coding, Discords, all that good stuff. So, hey guys, those of you who are joining, make sure you get your. Hey, Julius, you know I can add your Facebook. You can add your Facebook and stuff on here, right? So you could stream.
I, that's crazy. I was just doing that as you just told me that just now. Like I
Let's
just
do
hit
it.
the OK button to do that. Like brainwaves.
Perfect. So we're just waiting for a couple more people. Christopher, Christo, Justin. Do you guys want to get your camera on or at
What's
least
up,
your mic?
Nate?
Nate Dog.
All
All
right.
right. Well,
I'm gonna
so
go. I'm gonna go refill my cup of righteousness.
you do that. I'm trying to find this. Where is this live? So, if guys, if those of you coming from the Discord, you want to just tag other people to hop in on here. We're going to be answering questions, locking up deals, a little bit of everything, um, showing you how easy this is.
And now we calling buyers.
Right now, if you want to join. Yeah, so we be calling buyers, showing you how to talk to buyers. We got everything you guys need. We're all sub two students. We've all done deals. John's a broker. I'm an investor. I'm over here in San Diego. I got buyers everywhere. We can lock up deals, handle objections, whatever you need. Transaction coordinator, filling out paperwork, private money lenders, hard money lenders, gap lenders, you name it. You got it
What do you have
all.
and you need?
Whatever you have, we need it. We got it. So let's stand by here. We get a little bit of light going on in here. But John is going to be taking over here soon. I got to step out in a bit. Um, got to put some of these deals on paper. For those of you guys who missed out, I connected with an agent. Now, this agent was brought to me by someone I connected with Facebook probably a little over a year ago. And he brought me this agent, and she gave me about 50 off market properties. I handpicked five that were the most attractive. We're getting those on paper today. So this all came through networking, right? So for those of you who have your cameras off, you're shy or whatever, like get the cameras on or at least ask some questions, throw them in the chat, like participate. That was you on the other side of the screen. Um, this is easy, bro. Easy money. So just waiting for a couple other people to show up. In the meantime, if you guys have any questions for whoever is watching or you guys coming from the Discord, just toss your questions in the chat. We'll get started on as soon as John gets in here. All right, let's go over to YouTube. CRMs. Like you guys want to talk about like inbound leads, CRMs. What's the best CRM? Skip tracing, dialer, A2P, corporate structure, funding, corporate funding, all that. Like we got it. We're a one-stop shop. So let me get this thing shared on here. So you view your channel. Oh, I gotta. Let me get this. What was your biggest challenge? Biggest challenge when I started was having my camera off. Being, I don't know, just I was worried about others, what they thought about me. Thinking that I had a dumb question. Just taking action. Just taking action was that was just the biggest um, challenge I had. You know, it's easy to get deals done. Like it's just you can network. The other thing for me was calling agents. I was uh, I was nervous to call agents. I kept watching all these videos. Whenever I'd be driving to work or wherever I was going to, I'd role play on my own in the car. I'd record myself. I listen to myself. I record my calls. Whenever I messed up a call, I would think of the different ways I could answer that question when I was faced with it again. And eventually, I was like, let me just hop back on the phones, and then just started calling up people, and started locking up some deals. So you can literally make up the whole script. You don't need a script. You're just talking to somebody, figuring out why they're selling. They have some kind of problem. How are you going to solve the problem? Like it's that simple, right? There's not much to it. John, what you got to say there?
I just got back. I heard the end game. Biggest challenge when I got started. I didn't know exactly what to do, but I think the biggest takeaway is consistency. You have to call and call and call and call and call and call. You fucking have to call. You cannot call, take a week off, make a few more calls because your feelings got hurt because somebody told you to go pound sand up your ass. You have to develop thick skin. Like, seriously, what is somebody going to do to you on the other phone line? Talk mean to you? Fuck them. Hang up on their ass, call somebody else. But yes, he's right. You do need to go out and identify whatever somebody's problem is because you can't solve something that's not a problem. And some of you guys are just straight knuckleheads. You want to call these people up and you just want to jam creative finance down their throat. And you don't even explain it well enough. You can smell the commission breath. And it's like that one you sent me the other day, Esteban, that Calvin was on, right? Where they had that Char or whatever the fuck his name is, and he was trying to just like run over a seller that didn't want to do any creative finance, much less sell his house. And this guy's like, well, you should think about it. You should do that. You're going to make way more money. Like you're stupid. And that's basically like, you just got friction. So yeah, the biggest thing is, find out the problem that they're trying to solve and hopefully you can solve it. And you don't have to close a deal just because you see shit on YouTube and all these other social streams that there people are closing deals on one call. Like you don't have to. It takes multiple calls. You know, I'm just going to pick up the phone and all of a sudden I'm just going to sell you my house today. I don't even know you, you knucklehead. Has it happened to me? Yes. I've called people. I've closed people in a couple of minutes, but they had a need. They had a want.
Yep. Any other questions? I'm gonna step out in a bit because I haven't. I got to get with this title company to get these 5 deals on paper that came from my live 3 days ago.
I have a quick question.
What's up, bro?
I'm kind of feel bad about this, kind of a little bit morally, I guess. But kind of been looking at going after kind of like the obituaries and using that as a source. I mean, that's pretty fucked up, but I mean, looking at people that had died and they're elder or whatever, and then kind of going after it that way to see if like if the heirs want to do anything, but kind of focusing in on that kind of, I don't know if you want to call it a database or whatever, but just focusing on those.
I mean, I don't think it's messed up as long as you're finding someone with a problem and you find a way to bring value and fix that problem. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many kinds of lists to target. It ultimately depends like what you're trying to accomplish, right? If you want to get your first deal, um, so many lists, to call, right? Depends. You want cash deals, right? Then typically you need to find the rundown homes, older homes. If you want subject to deals, right? Low equity, newer homes. So this ultimately depends on you. You're just trying to get your first deal. You're trying to do a fix and flip. You're just trying to get the first wholesale. Like, what are you trying to do, my man?
Buy and hold.
Okay. Subject to, bro. You should be looking for on market, low equity deals, built year 2018, 2019, 3 to 5 year max ownership, 20% loan to value, stick to a big market. Bro, I got like 5 properties right now in Houston, Austin, in that area for all less than $30,000 all in entry costs. And they're all over 300, $400,000, so they're all going to cash flow as a long term rental. So, obviously, if you're looking for buy and hold, that's going to be a whole different ballgame than just wholesaling. But dude, you can pick up properties from wholesalers, pay out $10,000 assignment fees, and still make sense of buying the deal, leveraging someone else's money, as long as you know how numbers pencil out,
Yeah.
right? So when you're looking for buy and holds, right? Well, it depends too, right? Are you looking to do Section 8, midterm rentals, short-term rentals, corporate? There's so much involved, right?
Yeah.
But typically, right, the best thing is you can be all in 10% of the purchase price, right? So when you're buying a property, you have what's called an entry cost. There are 7 parts: cash to seller, also known as a down payment; acquisition cost, which is the agent's commission; holding cost, that's typically your PITI. If you don't know what that is, your mortgage payment.
Yep.
Um, Closing costs. You have arrears or liens, basically late payments, and then you have rehab, renovation, and then you also have, what's the last one, John? Marketing, right? So you get the piece of paper, you write down the 7 numbers, right? So the way I start off underwriting a property, I look at the purchase price. Let's say the purchase price 400,000. 10% of that is 40,000. So then that's like my budget. So I put the 40,000 and I break it down into 7 parts. And the way I see it is like I got these 7 people I need to disperse the $40,000 to, right? And then for every $10,000 that of an entry cost, you need to be seeing about $100 in cash flow. So if I'm dropping 40K all in on the property, I want to cash flow about $400, right? So the way I see that is I look at what it rents for, and then I look at my payment. I subtract the difference. Is there some wiggle room there? And if there is, right, um, then you can leverage, get a private money lender, and make sense of paying the private money lender. So it's pretty simple. We'll be having more in depth, more Zooms like underwriting with some underwriting like geniuses. We have a calculator for you that helps you underwrite, tells you what's a good deal, what's not a good deal, like literally for free. But bro, buy and holds, they're easy, man. You know, um, and ultimately depends on you, right? Like, do you have time or you have money? Like I said, you can make sense of paying $10,000, $12,000 assignment fees, buy a property, and still be in like you're all in 10%, right? And get a good deal. Or you can source your own properties instead of paying others. You lock them up, and then you go raise the capital. You go borrow the money from a private money lender, and you close on the property yourself. So you came to the right place.
Yeah. Thank you.
Now I have a question for you.
Yep.
How do I get a nice beer like you?
Oh man, that's secrets.
The secrets.
Secrets. Yeah.
Where are you calling from, bro?
I'm a little north of you, Central California, Central Valley.
Okay, what part?
Yep. Right between Modesto and Fresno.
Oh snap! You hear that, John?
Yeah. What city?
Outwater.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Little bit.
I got a guy there. We were gonna try to buy a piece of dirt that he wants way too much money for that's in the green zone. I was trying to set up a dispensary for another client of mine. Not a a dispensary, I guess.
We got two here that are right off the 99. They're off the commercial. One's an industrial park, and then the other is like, yeah, probably. I mean, it's you can see it from 99. They got a big old sign that says "Honk if you love weed" as you're driving by.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the deal with Atwater is they're not limiting how many shops you can have. So you can open up as many shops as you want there. They don't give a shit.
Right.
So we were trying to do like some event center, right? Where you could just, use on site and whatnot. And there's no, they're open to it. So we were trying to work on that. But the guy that's got the property, he's had this shit on the market. Let me see if it's still on. I can remember the address off the top of my head.
Probably on Atwater Boulevard.
It's on Sycamore.
Oh, okay.
It's right off the freeway.
Yep.
But he's got 19 acres right there that he's trying to move. It looks like they took it down off the net. So let's see if it's.
I think they're renting it right now to the construction crew that's trying to destroy our highway right now.
My boy Ricky Singh over there, where he fucking every time I call him and I say something, he says "Okie dokie." That's his fucking thing. Okie dokie. But yeah, Ricky's dope.
Hey, Julius. So all our properties that we're displaying, they're on Trello, bro. It should be in here.
I don't have access to Trello, brother.
Bro, I think I got you on them. Oh, look, I got 4 properties under contract. I'm down to JV. Bro, these deals are they just get thrown at me.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
This is easy, bro. So if you guys are on here, ask some questions. We'll get you your first deal. We're about to start calling up some sellers in a bit. There really is nothing on the agenda. We just wing it. We jump off the airplane with no parachute. We figure how do we land later. So we're calling up agents, sellers, buyers, everything. Help underwrite. We have questions. What's a good deal? What's not a good deal? How do I find a private money lender? How do I know what to offer? How do I calculate an assignment fee? All this. These are questions you guys should be asking. So yeah, just bring them to the table. And I'm going to be posting a QR code. Here, let me get John's face out of here. So you got a QR code right here. If you scan this, anyone in my team gets notified. If you have any deals you need to submit or leads, submit them on there, and then we'll call them on the live. But just one thing, let me tell you guys what is not a deal, right? Just because they're selling on Zillow doesn't mean it's a lead. You actually have to call, qualify the seller, figure out why they're selling. You want to find somebody that needs to sell, not somebody that wants to sell. We're looking for people with pain points, people that we can help out, not someone that we're going to go back and forth, like, oh, give me your best offer, right? So just make sure you're talking to the sellers, qualify them. It's just another person on the phone, figuring out why they're selling. Everyone is selling for a reason, right? Figure it out. Build a little bit of rapport. If you fuck it up, not a problem. Send it on the jot form, and then we'll call it on this live. All right. So John, Julius, we got Julius in the house. If those of you guys, whoever's in sub 2, you guys want to hop in on here and slang some phones with us, you guys jump on here. You got a couple more minutes and we'll get started. Hey, John.
Yeah.
So I gotta hop on the phone soon with the agent.
Give me 60 seconds. Let me record a new voicemail so I can start calling Texas. Hold on.
Have a nice day. Have a
Hey, thanks for
decent day.
returning my phone call. If I left you a voicemail, you already know why I called. If not, just leave your name and number. I'll give you a call back as soon as I can. Have a decent day.
I love it.
Tell people
Bro,
to have a great day, John.
No, it's too much pressure, dude. Because what if I tell you to have a great day and then you don't have a good day? Like, that's a lot of pressure on people. But if you have a decent day, you could fucking trip over that, bro.
Yeah.
And another reason why I do shit like that is because when you hear me say, what are you thinking? You're going to say good day, great day, whatever, right? You are not expecting me to hit you with a fucking decent day. It breaks your,
Esteban, what do you got in Saginaw, Michigan, bro? I'm like 15 minutes away from there.
bruh, where you been the past 3 days, my man?
bro.
Come
It's like
on,
you
bro. You
just
never
fucking
said
got
nothing
here,
about
bro. Where you
Saginaw,
been?
Michigan, bro.
Bro,
Get out of
I'm,
here.
Bro, we got deals in
I'm
Michigan.
gonna go over there, bro. I'm gonna slap you with a wet ramen noodle in the back.
All right. No, I want to check that one out for sure. So,
Bro, text me your address, your email address. I'll get you added on that Trello. The Trello has all the properties info, when it's close of escrow, all the details, everything broken down.
that's where I've been the last 3 days, not on Trello.
Good morning, Helene. Orange
Hey, real
covering
quick,
eyes.
Julius, like, yeah, I see all these properties that she submitted, but there's no phone numbers to call any of these people, are there?
So yeah, I dropped her number in the private chat right there. Her name's Janelle. She's ready to talk right now.
Yeah.
She just messaged me.
Okay, so all right, let me get all the way to the bottom because I was starting at the top. Let me see what we got here. Let's see what she's got. I left her a voicemail yesterday. She didn't call me back.
Yeah, she says she's available right now, so I'm just gonna let her know you're calling.
Hey, can I get access to the calculator?
No.
Vitaly, the calculator is for free, bro.
Right?
Mute your mic. He's over there
Fuck
reading
no.
requests out loud.
Fuck out of here.
I got you, bro.
I just
John's
did
just
the
a
math and
knucklehead.
it equaled no.
Just respond. How can we help each other? No.
Right? Help me help you.
Good morning, Helene. How can we help you? Oh, snap. We got Ramos over here. Bro, are you wearing your cash flow hat? If not, I'm going to have to kick you out.
Dude, you leave my 10X people alone.
You got the, oh, snap. Okay. This guy didn't come to mess around.
Are you 10X too, Esteban, or what?
No, I'm not as cool as Ramos or John.
Man, see, I knew that's where the ego came from. John, you're a 10X guy?
Bro, do you see the can you
Ah!
Bro, I'm about that life.
I'm joking, man. You know,
I'm about that life. I knew about Cardone before all you knuckleheads did. I used to be in the fucking car business. For those of you scoring at home, we 10X it, son. 10X. But yeah, I'm a Cardone guy. All right, so
I mean, I feel like
University.
you pay enough to be in a community like that. You might as well go get tatted. You know.
absolutely, I'm about it. All right, so we're gonna call Janelle. See what the fuck is going on.
Hello.
Janelle, this is John Motzenbacher. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, John?
I am damn good. You submitted a bunch of properties on here, but I don't see any phone numbers for me to call these folks. I'm trying to scroll up. Like, you basically showed up and just dropped a bunch of properties on us. So let me roll up here. Okay.
And let me give you a quick background of them because I know your time is precious. So I have the 4 that are in La Junta and Rocky Ford under contract with the owner that is selling a very big portfolio. So I'm trying to get those first 4 on. And then I have 2 of my own in Grand Junction that I'm looking to sell as well. So the phone number would be all me, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes 100% sense. So do we have photos? Do we have you have your asking price and all that kind of stuff? Like, it seems like let's start let's start with this one. You're on the live, so I don't want to drop any addresses out there. The one on Rosevale Road. That one's a mobile, right?
That's mine.
That one's a mobile?
Yep, it's a mobile home that I redid. It still could technically be moved, but I stuccoed it, so it would be heavier to move, but it can. It's remodeled on the inside. I currently have a renter in there that just has had a long year and is a pain in my ass. So that's really why I want to get rid of it. I gave them till January 1st to get out because they haven't paid in a couple months. So hopefully they will do that and get out, and then it should rent for more. I was renting it to them for $12.50, but it really should be like around $14.50 to $16.50. And it doesn't really need anything. And it also is zoned to be able to have an additional property there or an ADU. The ADUs they're really trying to push in that area. So you could actually expand on that property as well.
Yeah, we've got the connection for ADU, so that's just a phone call. We could drop something on there. So essentially,
yeah, with a little mini house or something. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So essentially, do you have a mortgage on this thing?
I have a it's a private mortgage through a private lender.
Okay.
So I owe her right about 120, 117 and change. So she would be really easy to pay off. So I could do any type of like creative financing because I could send her some and then just keep her abreast of everything that I'm doing. Essentially, I would rather just pay her off just because my payments are just interest payments to her. They don't do anything to the amount really. But if I couldn't send her the whole amount, then I can still work with her and continue to, send her chunks if someone wanted to do some creative financing with it. So yeah, I'm really up for either. My asking price for that property was $135 if we could go cash now, $155 if I would do creative financing deal. Its ARV right now as is about $210 to $220. So there is still equity there, still meat on the bone. Either way we do it. But yeah, I would ideally like to get $135 cash for it and just pay her off and just walk away with a little bit or do some creative financing.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you own the land?
The note is actually for the land. I own the trailer outright.
Okay,
so the note itself.
Okay. And
Yep.
how much dirt is there? How much land do we own?
It's essentially about a third of an acre. And I can send you some pictures that show it really well. It literally, the land itself or the property itself literally backs the Colorado National Monument Bike Trail. So it's a very, very popular location.
Okay, I'm
like
trying
you literally
to.
come out onto the property and see the bike trail. And that bike trail leads literally right to the Colorado National Monument. Grand Junction is very known for tourism and biking. I went to college there, so that's how I have a couple properties there.
Gotcha. Where are you at right now? Are you in Colorado?
No, I'm not in Colorado right now. I'm in Arizona.
Oh, you're in Arizona. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that one you're looking for a $135. I mean, we can put it up on the we can put it up, blast it out. I don't know. Like, I don't usually mess with mobile homes because they're not gaining value. They're basically like a car, right? So unless you own the land, it doesn't make sense. But since you own the land, we might be able to move this thing. Okay, I will look at that. So let me scroll down to the next one. The next one I've got here is also in Grand Junction on D Road. Let me see what that one looks like. I was unable to pull this thing up on the tax records, but I can have a title company pull that. So this one, what's the story with this one?
It's literally right around the corner from Rosevale. Like they're within walking distance to each other.
Okay.
Both in the same exact area, right there by the Colorado Monument Bike Trail. It's just a piece of land now. It's almost half of an acre, and it did have a house there that once I removed all the asbestos from it, I didn't really have much to work with, so I just took the house down. My plan was to put 2 mini houses there and just short-term rental them, put a fire pit in the middle, bike rack and everything, and it would turn again and again. my situation in Arizona, I'm taking care of my mother-in-law right now who has dementia. So the project that I want to do on that land is not going to happen because I just need to have eyes on it to be able to do it. So right now it's literally just a piece of land.
Gotcha. Okay. So that one you got in 20.
But it does have,
Go ahead.
it has utilities to it. It has utilities already all there. If you were to put multiple doors there, obviously you're going to have to do some extension to the utilities. But because there was a house there, there's always been water and electricity and all that good stuff.
Okay, so the photos that I'm seeing on Zillow show a house. That house is no longer there. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep, it's gone now. That's the house that was there.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more investigative work. You paid 65 for it. Where'd we come up with the number for 125?
When I took it out, I have the notes with the same private lender. When I took it out, we did some of the overage to be able to take the house down and deal with the asbestos and everything, which all got spent from the asbestos. The asbestos removal alone was $45,000.
Okay.
So I owe her about like right over 100 on that property.
And you're paying 12% interest on that?
I pay 12%. I just pay interest payments, and that's it. Yep, $1,200 a month.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
So I've been either trying to just creative finance it, rent it out. You know, it's a area where they will let agricultural be there too. So I've been trying to see if like I could find somebody to rent it to put their horse on there, or just some way to use it and monetize it because I'm just losing money on it now.
Yeah. What do you think somebody would pay to put a horse on there? You think that's going to be $1,400 a month?
Well, the rent can get up over, they usually charge like in monthly rent with horses anywhere from $500 to $700 a month.
Okay.
So if you put a couple on there, you could at least make your payment. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now that I've got the background on that one, let's see. Now I'm moving down to Ratton. Is that how we say it? Ratton Avenue?
Raton.
Ooh, that's ooh, Raton. All right. So let's talk about your fancy ass house on Raton Avenue. My bad. I did not know. Now I'm educated. Now I've been learned.
I didn't know either until the title lady said it to me, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, okay. So she corrected you too. All right. I'm just making sure. Yeah. Okay. So,
absolutely.
Holy cow! Is this thing really 386 square feet?
Yeah. It's really big.
God,
it's huge.
It is huge. Like the street name is bigger than the house. My God. Okay.
Literally.
Okay.
Literally. And now in that street, that Raton Ave is like one of the main streets in La Junta. La Junta does have a college, so that for that southeast region, it's pretty busy in La Junta because of the college and because a lot of people choose to live there versus living in the more rural areas. But those two houses are both on the same street. One is the 1103 is a duplex. The owner of these with the big portfolio, he had his son buying properties through tax liens. So the son acquired all of these properties. Then the son got a job in New York City and doesn't want to abort and just handed them over to dad, and dad paid them out for them. So, and they did this a long, long time ago. So the 1103, they already flipped. I have pictures of the inside. It's all brand new on both sides of the duplex. Looks really nice. Currently, they're renting one side for $1,250. They already rented the other side for $1,250. That person just moved out this month. They really think they can get like about $1,450 for each of them, just because there's nothing new. So flipped or anything new goes really quick there because everything is old there. So his assistant was going to put them out at $1,350 piece, and then the one person on the other side is just month to month at $1,250. The property also has an ADU in the back that he has his contractor and the crew that is working on the flip house. They stay in there, but that's also rentable for about $900 to $1,100 a month.
Okay, and then they want $255,000 for this thing.
Yeah, for the duplex. Yep, 255 for the duplex in the property is. But they've already flipped it all. He's like stuccoing it this week, so it's gonna look really nice on the outside. So it's pretty much done. It's just a buy and hold.
Okay, so why doesn't he just put it on the market with a realtor?
He does. He's like anti-realtor. He doesn't want to do no realtors.
Well, I mean, he's basically trying to turn the screws on somebody. They bought this thing for $190,000 earlier this year. Like, I don't know if the value is even there. I see the value being between 122 and 142 just based on the rough numbers. I can pull comps, but like, is he willing to sell or finance this thing, or he's looking for a cash offer?
You know, for that one, he is looking for a cash offer, but he is willing to, since that's our highest ticket of all four of the ones that he gave me to work, that he would do a seller finance for that one.
What's he looking for a down payment?
I think right around maybe 20 to 25.
Okay. All right, we can revisit that one just so I get the rough idea. I mean, we can try to put these out, but most of these, like, we want full retail. Like, I'm selling these to investors. We're trying to buy something there's some, meat on the bone left. But that one, I mean, there's nothing there. Like, and I'm kind of speechless on that one, to be honest.
Where his number is coming from on that one is because it is completely done, and because a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house in La Junta that isn't flipped is going for anywhere between $250 and $325. He feels like the value is there because it's already all remodeled, and you're getting essentially 2 renters, potentially 3, for that same amount. That's where he came up with that number. Okay,
so let's just do some quick bank math on this thing. So we're going to say 255. I have to go out and get a loan for 255. Basically, I'm not even going to talk about taxes and insurance. Let's see. So basically, you're telling me one side's got 1,200 and the other side's got 1,200. Was that the number for rent?
1,250
and
1,250. Yeah, but they're gonna go 1,250 and 1,250 and 1,450.
Okay. And then there's one more door in the back that's not rented, the ADU, right?
Correct. Yep. And let's say about 1,000 for that one.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I could probably make financial sense of that. Depending on what the interest rate is and all of that. Because if I went to the bank and put $51,000 down, like a 20% at 30 years at 7.36, we're looking at 1406. I mean, essentially that one could pencil if the numbers are correct. Okay.
And the thing, and he really would, if it was a straight cash offer and he could do it quickly, he probably would go lower than the 250. I would.
He would have to. If I'm coming in cash, I need to get it at a cash price. Like, I think that's it. He's anti-realtor because he doesn't want to hear what they are going to tell him that the value is, and the value is nowhere near 255. But on a seller finance, we can make something like that work. Okay,
exactly.
So this one right here, this is the next one. I mean, they just paid all the money for these things too. So he bought this one for 190. The other one that you've got here, he wants $78,000. Is that right?
Yeah, he wants $78,000 for it because what he did was so essentially with all of these, when I guess he rebought them from the Sun. So the Sun had them at super low prices, and he essentially went and fronted the retail value to himself, if you will. If that makes sense. It took me a little bit to figure out how he structured it all. So that's how he already pulled a lot of the cash out of the property, but then he's been working on it, so he put it right back in it. So with the 2 flips, he's working on them right now. But yeah, the one, I know it's weird. He bought it from the Sun for the 190, and then he's selling it for 78.
Yeah,
cash.
That's
so
wild.
He's essentially just, if the value of the house is, if it's 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and the value of the house is anywhere from, flipped anywhere from 250 to 325. He's trying to get as much of that value out of it before it's really there, if you will.
Okay.
Definitely creative, to say the least.
All right. So then this last one, I think, is on Railroad Avenue. What's going on with that one?
Okay, so that one, the 908 is the 4-bedroom, 2-bath, super big house on a super big lot. So
Right.
essentially, behind that house, you could put a whole nother house because the lot is very, very big. I have pictures and video of both the flips and where they're at. They're essentially at the gutted and electrical phase. So he's having the guy that he has that lives in the ADU do the wiring for both of them. He also has a furnace that they installed this week, so that the 4-2 has a brand new furnace, and he's going to get all the electrical and power up and running in that house so that meets the requirement of power being there and everything. So he has that going for the 908. And then the other little house that he's flipping as well, that 607 South 9th.
Let's see.
That house is dirt cheap. Because he essentially did the same thing. So only $65 for that house. The house, like 3 doors down, sold just, I think, in the end of October for $99. And it was a 2-1, and it was not renovated whatsoever at all. Again, everything down there is super old. So the equity is there just at the 65 price point. But that house had a little fire in the very tip of the roof. So he has gutted all of that and is rewiring that and adding basically a peak to the top of the house to create more square footage. So that would essentially be where the master and the bathroom would be now. So it would be going from a 2-1 to a 3-2.
All right.
So
and
they're going to complete all.
You've got this under contract?
Yeah, I have all 4 of them under contract. He wanted to put them under contract with either a wholesaler or someone to help him rather than a realtor. So he's fine with them being assigned. He doesn't care. He just doesn't want the realtor fees.
Okay. So he wants what he wants. So basically at 66, we've got to add something on top to make money. Is that what I'm hearing?
You would add it probably needs about another $50,000 worth of work. So you could be right around 100, 110, and then turn around and sell it for 200.
Yeah, but I'm saying for us to make some money on this, like the 66,000, that doesn't include any money for you and I.
Oh, well, yeah, it includes a $5,000 assignment fee for me. So I have it under contract at 60. So I would be taking care of with the 5. But yeah, you would have to add some on it to just for you guys to make anything. Yeah. Or I could just split the 5 with you. Either way, I don't care. I just want to get them closed when they're supposed to close.
Okay, so where was this one here? Let me see. I'm scrolling through all of these.
The last one is the commercial.
I don't know if I've got that one. I got the one on Railroad. I've got
that's the commercial.
Oh, that's the commercial.
The Railroad one.
Okay.
Yeah, the Railroad one is the commercial, and the 607 South 9th is the other flip.
Okay. Okay, this one at the 908.
As is, the building is worth about $150 just as is. It was for a very long time a bagging onion business in that structure. I have a video of it I can send you of the inside. Right off the bat, it probably needs maybe about 10 to 12,000 worth of work. He has it all ironed out exactly what it needs, and he gave me the breakdown of all of that. It is zoned to be either storage, agricultural storage, commercial storage units, anything storage. It's right there by the railroad. So that was the one that I really had my eye on to keep, just because there is so much value there already, and then obviously it would make you long-term money. But yeah, so it's definitely dirt cheap for what could happen there in the future.
Okay. I want photos and all of that kind of stuff sent to me if possible. I gotta go through these. I mean, we can try to dispo these. In my opinion, a lot of these he wants full retail for these. You're probably better off just putting these things on the market. I will give it a shot. Esteban and I are a little bit slammed today, but give me 2 hours That'll give Esteban time to get back here, and he and I will powwow about what it is that we need to do to move these properties, and then we'll circle back with you. I'm going to text you my email address so you can send me over whatever it is that you got, and we can take it from there. Fair enough?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do all the pictures and videos, and I'll label what they all are.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to text you right now. Thanks, Janelle. It was nice meeting you. I'll get this done. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. All right, so those are full retail deals. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I mean, obviously she knows what the fuck she's talking about. She doesn't sound like a fucking newbie. Not that that's bad. You guys can be fucking newbies, but I talked to some of these folks and I'm just like, well, huh? Well, Zillow says it's worth this much. And I just want to remind everybody out there that the A in Zillow stands for accuracy. Okay. Zillow is a marketing fucking platform. Have they been in your house? Well, then they don't know what the fucking interior condition is of your house. But the guy hates realtors. He doesn't want to fucking work with realtors. Basically, he thinks his shit don't stink and he wants me to figure it out. So basically, they're already kind of at ARV. And then she wants us to throw a fee on top of that for us to get paid. So, yeah. Like, and Julius, where did she come from? She's one of your connects?
Yeah, she responded to me, marketing for deals, willing to JV and stuff.
Okay. I mean, we got to make more than fucking $2,500, like a $5,000 assignment fee. Like,
as you say, sometimes the juice isn't worth the squeeze.
No, like we got to figure it out. So, I can go out. Basically, what I do is, if I could, would you close? If I could sell you this for this much, would you do that? No, I would do this if you could. Da 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 da. And basically, we could kind of reverse engineer. Hey, I sent this out. This is the highest and best offer I got. You've got to go renegotiate with the seller. And 9 times out of 10, I need to renegotiate with the seller because right. I'm the fresh face. I'm the voice. I can basically, well, let me ask, like, okay, homeboy paid 190 racks for a house, but he's willing to sell it to me for 78. Huh? What?
It doesn't make
any sense. Huh? Like, yeah, no, I don't understand that that deal. Dude, I have so many communications coming at me, it drives me insane. Let me see what the hell this is.
One at a time, my guy. One at a time.
Yep.
Woosah. Well, I'm gonna knock out this buyer's list real quick.
All right, so a shitload of people have commented. I already said what's up to Nate. Bella, what's up? Alvaro, what's up? Caesar, what's up? Lisa, go Raiders. You already know. Okay, Lisa, there's no magic to any of this stuff. A wholesale deal is basically something that you can buy at a deep enough discount that you could go sell for a profit. So that could be, I could go negotiate a deal on market and whatnot and wholesale the contract to somebody else. It just kind of depends where you're looking. If you're looking in your neck of the woods, you can simply just drive through neighborhoods. That's how I got my first wholesale deals, was driving through neighborhoods. Basically it was just lame. Like, I would drive through neighborhoods, see some distressed property, roof's got a tarp on it, the fucking weeds are long, mailbox has got a bunch of shit in there, trash cans are still out 3 or 4 days after they picked up the trash, signs that it's vacant, it's distressed, it's whatever. And then basically I would just snap photo of those houses with my iPhone, go back to the lab, had a bullshit marketing piece. Hey, I buy houses for cash. I saw your house at 123 Main Street. blah, blah, blah. Give me a call if you're interested in selling it. And that's essentially what happened. So it took about, I probably sent out like 1,000 letters, and I handwrite the exterior of the envelope, right? So no return address, scribble on this thing and big ass letters like a child wrote that shit. Just like no way you could not think that, you know, somebody hand wrote that shit. It's
Yeah,
not
like
like,
a person didn't send it to you, right?
yeah. And then the
That's the
whatchamacallit,
thing about people. They want to know there's a real person at the other end of the
right.
offer. You know what I mean?
Hold on, I got to take Esteban's call. Yeah. Yeah, we were going to put 10 racks on that thing. We were going to pay him 5. He can't even pay his rent, bro. Like, he's struggling. He's like, hey, when is that thing going to close? I can't pay rent. I was like, dude, a lot of these people are in tough situations, bro. Yeah. You know? So, I was. I might have to bump it up to 12 because I did a 5K EP on that one. So you'll get you're giving him just a straight 5? Yeah.
Mods, mute your mic. We can hear the whole convo.
Okay.
So I got.
Yeah, and to piggyback right off of his answer, wholesaling is pretty much finding a property at a discount that an investor would be willing to buy, possibly fix it up, flip it, or buy and hold it.
Okay. I'm one man. Like, I'm not used to all this shit, guys. So I apologize. Where was I when I was rudely interrupted by our leader?
Esteban? No. They were just, you were explaining the concept of wholesaling to a question. Can you hear me?
Bueller. Okay.
Can you hear
But
me?
anyway, I was talking about scribbling my name on the side of a deal. So basically, I sent out a marketing piece, for lack of a better term. You guys can pull them up any which way you want. I took a photo, put it at the top of the letter, send him a letter. I would say, you know, I would guess that greater than 90% of my marketing that goes out, that I handwrite the envelope, it's opened. And that's really all I want to do, is get you to open it. So, I'll give you guys like, I don't usually open up junk mail. Yesterday, I had some big ass thing that came in the mail. I was just going to toss it in the mail. And there was actually a physical dollar bill taped to the inside of that thing. They wanted me to do some survey and whatnot. I took their dollar, put it in my wallet, put their marketing in my shredder. So, basically the end game is just to get them to get whoever it is to open it up. So I sent out probably 1,000 handwritten letters. I did it in a weekend. I was just banging out deals, marketing pieces. And then about 60 days later, I was out walking my dog, and somebody called me and they're like, hey, we got a letter in the mail that says you want to buy our grandpa's house. And I'm like, yeah, like, what's going on? They're like, yeah, our grandpa passed away and he had your letter, you know, stuck to his refrigerator with a magnet. You still interested in buying his house? And I was like, oh shit, I don't even know what the fuck to tell these people. I didn't have a contract. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I'm like, yeah, let me call you right back. I'm out walking my dog. Let me get back to my office. So I hung up and I was like, oh fuck. So I turned around, put the dog in the house, and then started reaching out to people on Facebook that I knew were wholesaling and whatnot. So I reached out to a local guy here in Fresno, Stratton Brown. I'm like, hey, you got 5 minutes for a phone call? And then I was just banging out, Facebook messages like that. And then Stratton Brown came back to me and he's like, for what? And I was like, oh, really? Okay. It's like that, huh? So, I messaged some guy named Matt Garabedian, and he has a website, Matt Buys Houses, and Matt was here locally. He's since, picked up his shop because he's fucking smart and moved his ass to Florida. He's no longer with me here in the communist country of California. So basically, I reached out to him. Hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I got this deal, blah, 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 blah. And I mean, I didn't even know if it was a deal or not. Like, I hadn't even looked at the house. I took a photo of the outside. Well, when I show up, it's a straight hoarder situation. House is super dilapidated. I don't even remember if it was like $200,000. Like, I don't even remember what we paid for the fucking house. But anyway, we made an offer on the house. Long story short, I made $40,000 on my first wholesale deal. Matt took 20 and I took the other 20. He had a buyer's list. He had everything. He had the contracts. He knew exactly what to do. I was basically the guy that went and took photos and sent out some marketing. So I was like, oh, fuck. Like, it closed. I got a $20,000 paycheck. And I was like, it's on. Like, this is real. This isn't just some bullshit that I watched on YouTube. And that's exactly how I started. When old Governor Hairgel out here in California shut down the entire state, I didn't know how I was going to feed my family. I couldn't have open houses. I couldn't show houses. I couldn't do anything. And I basically hopped on YouTube, found a guy named Max Maxwell. If you guys don't know who Max Maxwell,
Yeah, I know who Max
get
is.
your ass on the internet. All of Max's shit is free. Max is the one that put me up on game.
I learned from Jerry Norton, believe
Max
it or not.
basically got me my first wholesale deal. Then I was like, well, shit, like, I need to get serious about this. So I started posting on Facebook, hey, I'm looking for houses to buy, whoop-de-woo, blah, blah, blah. And then I found this other house. So this house, this guy was going to sell this thing to another investor for $215,000. And I go, well, what if I could give you $250 for it? Again, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, right? And he goes, yeah, that would be great. So basically, I was like, all right, here's the contract. Had Matt's TC fill out the contract. I put it in front of the guy. We got it signed. And then Matt, again, had buyers. He sent this shit out. And then I don't want to tell you who the local buyer is, like, because we put this thing in escrow, and then the escrow company was like, hey, your assignment fee is way too big. Like, we're not going to fucking do this one for you. And I'm like, they're a third party, neutral party. How are they going to tell us how much money we can make and not make? So I put it under contract for $250. We sold that shit for $350. We had $100,000 assignment fee, and the title company wouldn't close. So then we had to call the buyer and say, hey, man, we can't do the deal because the title company won't pay us our assignment fee. And he goes, how much is your assignment fee? And I was like, I got to just tell this guy. I go, $100,000. He goes, and I just shut the fuck up. And he goes, if I wired you $100,000 outside of escrow today, could we close? Yeah, we could close. And bro, that's exactly what the fuck happened. The dude wired us $100,000, and then we closed escrow the very next day at the contracted price of $250. So basically, I made 50, Matt made 50. So now I've paid a $70,000 tuition, right, to learn how to wholesale. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I need to go figure out my own contracts and shit. I need to quit pissing all this money away. And the boss, aka my wife in the other room, she's like, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? So that's when I started searching for a quote mentor, a trainer, a whatever. And I came across something called astro flipping. And it wasn't through Jameel. It was through some Joshua Grimes or some shit. I don't even remember. I don't even know if that dude's still with the company. But he's kind of grimy. And I was like, nah. They're like, yeah, $8,000. We'll teach you how to wholesale. I'm like, bro, I already know how to wholesale. I don't need that, blah, blah, blah. Then some dude named Brett Daniels, TTP, like they reached out. Same thing, $80,000. Julius, I cannot hear you. Speak up. Negative. I cannot hear you.
How about now? Can you hear me
No,
now?
your shit don't work. I don't know what to do. You can log out, maybe log back in. I don't know how to fix your shit.
Got you.
Esteban's the tech guy here. I have no idea what I'm doing. So if he hops in the side, maybe Esteban's got to bring him back in. Text Esteban.
What do you want to say?
Hey, let Julius back in. His mic shut down. He's probably in the waiting room, and I can't do that.
Sorry, something's wrong. Please try again.
Okay. So anyway, I basically started searching around, came across some dude named Pace Morby. I wasn't even in the free creative finance group. I don't know how I found him, but they were talking about seller finance. They were talking about creative finance. And I'm like, I don't know what any of that shit is. And basically, I just gave him my credit card, told him to supersize my order. And basically within the first 45, 60 days, I did my first creative deal. And once I did my first creative deal, I wish somebody would tell me creative finance was bullshit. So that's kind of how I got my start. I'm the kind of guy that'll jump out of an airplane without a parachute. I will figure it out on the way down. Like I don't like being told what to do, and I don't really like asking for help. So that is essentially how I got started. Everybody's got a different story and whatnot. And I don't know if Esteban can let me in or not. Send Jeff's number. Hold on. Jeff. Seller financing. Here. Whoops. Here. Esteban. Boom. Okay.
Why does everybody leave? What's going on here?
Because
I'm
my
trying to do
volume
everything.
You guys hear me now?
Oh,
All right,
shit.
guys. So
Can you guys
I
hear
got
me?
that.
I got
that
you,
assisted
Julius.
Okay, thank you.
I got that assisted living already ready to go. John.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
I just sent you his number.
Yeah. Well, we got five. New properties already under contract just to dispo. These
Right.
are JV. These are JV from Ryan. So
Oh, that's
we
not
got
even the
those.
same. Those aren't the 5 that you put with the other realtor.
No.
So you're telling me like we got too many fucking properties right now that we've got a problem that we have to get rid of these things. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what he's saying. He's
Yep.
saying that
You're
dispo
forcing
is a
us to
And
make
what
priority.
I'm
money is
saying,
what I'm
what I'm
hearing.
saying is, what I'm saying here, I don't think people understand how easy this is. And for you guys who are watching her being active, like I'm trying to get you guys involved. I showed Kyle how to find buyers. We pulled the buyers, did the list, did everything for him just for him to call. So all you have to do is go down the list, right? Finds a buyer and he gets paid. If we still close on that property, once we find a buyer, we still pay. So um, I'm trying to give opportunities to everybody. So um, just being on the lives, just by networking and being a connector, you can make money. It's not just locking up still stuff under contract. You can be like, hey, I got a guy that knows this guy, and boom, you get paid. So I got to go handle these meetings, John. You take it from here. Guys, make sure you submit links on the job form. And if you guys want us, we'll go walk properties live tomorrow here in San Diego. We cold call. We fucking jump fences. Like, we don't care. We do whatever it takes.
That's a fact. I've seen this man on video jump a fucking fence in a gated community and they didn't even shoot him.
Yeah, and I'm Hispanic. So if you guys want to see me jump a fence, walk a property on the live,
Absolutely.
make sure you guys share the live. Let other people know that we're just going live. We're trying to help you guys. Like I haven't sold you a single thing on this live. I'm literally showing you guys for free. You have John and I. We have a $20,000-$30,000 education from the sub 2 community plus other communities, and we're just
Yeah.
pouring it out here to you guys. We were you guys at one point watching from that screen. and now we're just showing you guys live how it's done. So,
well, what's the number one thing that we did other than come out of pocket? We fucking took action, right?
yeah, just take action.
You can't just sit on the sidelines and criticize people and this, that, and the other thing. You can't think for the seller. You have to go get after it, okay?
Yep.
You have to. You think Esteban's style is the same as mine? We're total polar opposites. He's a nice guy. He's got his style. I'm more of an aggressive hammer. Bottom line is, we're taking action. He's taking action his way. I'm taking my action my way. Then we fucking linked up. We're like fucking Zan and Jaina from the fucking, what are the Wonder Twins? What the fuck were those motherfuckers? Form of water, form of a fucking eagle. And they would go out. The fucking, what the fuck were those guys? Now I got to look that up. Zan and Jaina.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, just take some action. Whatever you guys need, drop it on the chat. You want us to call your buyer, your seller, you got a property to sell, like we got it all. We'll buy your property, we'll pay your assignment fee, you know. We can show you what's a
The
deal,
Wonder
what's not a
Twins.
deal. Everything. This is easy, guys. So anyway, John, I'm gonna kick this back to you. You take it from here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to answer people's questions and whatnot. And Esteban, we got 4 more deals that are in our deal that we've got to dispose. So Esteban and I didn't call any of those people. They got locked up. They need help disposing those deals. And we've got an entire distribution chain set up, not only through the sub-2 community, through investor lift, through personal buyers that we know that we have. And basically, it goes back to 1% better. Try to get 1% better every single day, you know, and just work it up. So, let's go get these deals. Mott's face is
I want to
what's
help Joey
attracting
and
viewers.
Ramos. I want to help Joey and Ramos. They've been showing up.
Oh, I'm down for Ramos. Like we're fucking Team 10X.
Hey, what about Joey? Joey's taking action. I'm from the 956.
Well, Joey's got a fucking green Power Ranger fucking headset. He was on here yesterday. So and I don't get to see everybody's name when they're on the live. There's nobody on the live with me right now.
Yeah, there is. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
6.
I'm talking about in the on the screen, like the back room.
Oh, so that's why I gave you access to mine. That's why I wanted you to start it, host, because when somebody has bad connection, they leave and then they rejoin. Like they can see and hear you, but they're in the back room. You got to add them.
Okay, so let me do this. Everybody that's on here, stay tuned. Let me log in. Let me log out. And then you have to log out? You're going to have to log out too, Esteban.
No, so this is what we'll do. Ramos and Nick, do you guys have my number, Ramos?
No, I don't.
You're on the Joey, you're on the Discord, right?
Yeah, I'm on the Discord.
On which one? On the A1, both of you?
Creative REI.
You're okay. So you're on the creative REI?
Yeah.
You mean like my free group where I haven't sold you guys anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, the free one.
All right. So if you guys join my free Discord, you guys need help, like need more one-on-one help, I'll get you guys involved. Ramos and Joey, I'm gonna post my number on the Discord. You guys text me, and then I'll text you the link to John's live so you can hop in the room. And then once we're all done with the room, I'll find a place for you guys on my team. I'll help you guys get a deal.
All right. Yeah, I already have your number. You gave it to me the last stream, the other
Okay.
one.
Nonetheless, I'll put it there on the Discord. So the link to John's live goes on the Discord, on my free Discord. If you guys want to hop in there and get to talk to John, get your first deal, take some action. Yeah, the live will be on for everyone. But if you want to get in here, like talking with me, like Ramos and John, go hop on the Discord, the free Discord. All right, guys, I'm going to end it here.
And then I'll re-log in, right?
Yep. Relog into your